The vision for our wilder family came about because we were trying to create a murmuration in the sky and looking at animal movements and migrations. And I came across Celestial's work of how they move hundreds of drones in the sky to create beautiful imagery.
We want to connect our audiences, our citizens in Coventry, with everyday nature, things that they're going to see on their way to work, on their way to school, things that are recognisable like dandelions.
How do we take the small things that we take for granted, like a dandelion, and how do we magnify them and make them super visible in the sky?
The dandelion is a lovely natural wild form. It's a memory of our childhood. It changes, it metamorphosizes into this giant seed head. We used our software and our animation techniques to make it a wave in the wind.
We get a virtual drone, which is represented on our screen as a cube, and we place them one by one over the image that we want to create, and that basically gives us our rough outline of what we're trying to make. Once that's done, we can finesse it and make it much more beautiful with lights and colours.
Once we had the poem in place from the Coventry poets, those words inspired the visuals that you will see in the sky to create a feature-length drone show, something that will really inspire the people of Coventry to connect to nature on a deep level.
So the animation that we make on our screens is exactly the same as the animation that you'll see in the sky, because all that positional data, the exact positions, gets replicated by our pilots of our swarm.
So behind us we've got all 360 aircraft layered out. You can see 4 different access points and 2 directional antennas, and they all connect to a wireless network. So the available space that the drones have to fly in, or as we call it, the flight volume, is 300 metres wide by 115 metres high, and it's about 75 metres deep, which means that the drones have an enormous canvas for this show, and it should be able to be seen from around Coventry.
Such a vast show, it's filling the skies, and one of the great things about that is that it feels incredibly immersive, and it feels like you're really experiencing that show together.
We think of music as having to be on a stage, centre stage, being the focus of attention. One of the areas I've always tried to explore is how music can create a space that people can share.
For the first time, our cameras are going to be streaming all of the content live as it happens via 5G.
So the 5G is enabling the audience to follow that journey in a different way, to take it from a different perspective and see a different kind of viewpoint of the event, the spectacle, but also the story and the way in which the drones move.
It's amazing to see the otter, the dandelion billboarded in the sky to remind everybody how important nature is, and to be able to showcase it in this renewable energy format without blowing up fireworks in the sky.
The hope is that we really inspire people to really feel like they want to deepen their connection to nature.
What's so exciting about the drones is their power to make the invisible visible and giant and unignorable at scale. So we really think people will kind of feel that sense of urgency, but also feel that sense of common purpose, because they'll be experiencing it in a field full of thousands of people.